So you are what they call a milliner.
I am.
Right?
Yes.
Can you explain exactly what a milliner is?
A milliner, the definition of a milliner is someone who makes women's hats. So a lot of the time, because I make both men and women's hats, I just say that I'm a hat maker. But by trade, it is the art of millinery that I do practice.
Because I would have thought they called it femilliner.
Femilliner, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe. That's a missed opportunity.
Yes,
Missed
someone
opportunity.
screwed up.
Oh,
years ago.
hell yeah.
But you make hats for fellas?
Lately I've been making more hats for fellas than I have for females.
Huh.
Yeah, there's just an influx. Like, so
Interesting.
it kind of like sways a little bit. Predominantly was making more for women, but as of lately, like my whole roster is just male hats currently. So,
oh, wow.
yeah.
Really?
And one wicked badass cowboy hat for a client, April, who is just so lovely. But she's the only female that I have on my roster right now. So, yeah.
Wow. Mm-hmm. So now, speaking of that, we did come in and purchase a gift certificate to give to my daughter.
Yes, yes.
Who will receive that 2 days from the taping of this show.
Oh, brilliant.
She's unaware.
That's
But by the time
strategy there.
by the time this podcast comes out, she will have seen it and met you, I'm
Okay,
sure.
yes, wicked.
Yeah,
Love it.
she's home for a week and she's going to come by.
I can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait to meet her. I feel like she's going to put something like pretty epic together considering her background and what she's doing.
Right.
Yeah.
She totally could.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited.
don't-
I'm excited just for seeing her reaction.
Yeah, me too. You said she can bring in like custom things.
Yeah, like so,
items or...
For instance, like if you're looking at this hat, this is just like a stopwatch or like a pocket watch.
Yeah.
That I took the chain off and like tacked it on. Like it's stuff like that that's sitting around that may have maybe sentimental value that you can bring in and incorporate into your hat. So
Look how insane this is.
Okay, so let's just go back a bit.
Yeah.
No, we're going to discover what it is you make. You're from Cambridge. You live in Woodstock, and you work now in Cambridge. Your shop is in Cambridge, on what's the name of the street?
Park Hill.
Park Hill, right? And anyway, so what got you into making hats?
So I smoked a joint
Yeah.
and was having
I knew it.
That's how all wonderful things start.
Yeah. Was having an existential crisis. Like, what the blip am I going to do with my life?
You can swear if you want.
Okay, good. I am. I
fuck
do
it.
swear. I'm a lady, but fuck, I can't help it.
Yeah.
Well said.
So I studied fashion design out in Vancouver, and it was at a private school. And when I moved home, like I was very homesick. I thought I would never really get that because I do love to travel, but I missed my family, I missed my friends. So I moved back, and then I'm like, what am I gonna do with my life? The like world of fashion is like so intense. There's, it's daunting to kind of like want to jump into that realm. So I smoke this joint. I'm laying on my floor with my dog. His name is Dude. And he's
is great.
yeah, Dude.
What kind of dog is it?
Labradoodle.
Okay.
So Dude the Doodle. and I'm just like, dude, what the fuck am I gonna do with my life? And I look up, and at the time, like I've always worn hats. So I look up at my hat wall, and I probably had like 15 hanging on there. And then I'm like, wait, how the fuck do you make a hat? Because I can look at garments and understand their construction, but you look at a hat, there's no evident seams. You're like, how is this
I'm with you
created?
on that,
so-
100%.
So, sorry. So you're thinking fashion though already?
Yeah.
Okay. So obviously you went to school and you're thinking fashion, and hats were just nowhere in the mind frame.
No.
Okay, this is
nothing.
wild.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was honestly just like I'm laying there high as shit going, holy fuck, how do you make a hat? And then it just like, I don't know if it was the doobie, but curiosity got the best of me. And then I found this little preliminary course in Toronto, and it was called The Art of Millinery. So I take this little course, but it was more fascinator based. Like we really didn't touch on blocking or like anything I do here.
Yeah, so now I'm fascinated.
Yeah.
But what's a fascinator?
So fascinator is, think of the derby. Think of like Queen, whomever,
all
wearing
those little
those
hats
crazy,
Yeah.
Those are fascinators.
Okay.
So
Oh.
Do you know why they call it that?
I don't know. No, I don't. Maybe because they're fascinating. I would hope
I think
that
it's
it would be
fascinating
that
that they would
linear.
actually wear them.
Yeah. But so like that's what we were being taught to make. And I was like, this isn't what I envisioned. But it's still like I was able to, like get my toes wet and start using my hands and tooling again. And so, yeah. And then I've just been self-taught ever since.
Oh, wow.
Wait, so you went from that class to being self-taught?
Yes. Just like loads
hell?
of YouTube videos, loads of stalking the people that I essentially wanted to become. Like I knew I wanted to start a business. And yeah, that was in 2018. And then it's so expensive to start. Oh my goodness. Like that was probably the one thing the instructor said about this realm. She was like, who here wants to, start a career out of this? And I was the only one to raise my hand. And she's like, ooh, okay, I'm just going to let you know, like, this is so expensive to get into. But once you have everything, that's all you need. Right. So, like, obviously, like, with any realm, like, you build your repertoire with, like, tooling and machining and stuff like that. So that's what I just did for essentially 4 years. And then stumbled upon the studio that I'm in now and was like,
it's a great space.
Yeah, it was a shithole going in there. Oh my gosh. It was like, it was just full of old electrical lighting and dirt.
Well, honestly, even that building now, it's not the prettiest thing.
No, it's pretty on the outside, but it's kind of decrepit on the inside. Like there's a lot of work that needs to go into it. But like what makes that building so beautiful are the tenants. Like there's beautiful photo studios and this like beautiful like Midhaven Furniture is in there who has like mid-century modern, just outstanding furniture. And there's a beautiful yoga studio and the cafe. Like we're all trying to kind of give it a facelift.
I don't even know this.
Well, I hope that when we do a podcast for each one of those people, they mention
Yeah.
Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
100%.
What a commercial.
I know. Fuckers.
Wow, incredible.
Okay, so now, do you have a question?
Well, yeah, I was just going to ask her, what was the first tool you bought? Like, what was the first thing that happened?
So I bought.
You said it's so expensive. I
Yeah.
want to know about this.
I bought my size in a hat block. So it's a wooden, like essentially looks kind of like a head shape. It's called a half block, which is where I got my name from, off the block. And bought it in my size, and then bought some fabric and and a steamer. Like I think I spent like maybe $1,000 just to get the nitty gritties and like things that I needed to actually make a hat. And I started making them for myself, and everyone's like, oh, this is great. And I'm like, I know, I made it. And yeah, it just kind of like the ball kept rolling. And
So you had to get several blocks.
yeah, now I think I have about 25.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I just put an order in for more, so I'll have like almost, I
How
would
many
say
heads do these
40.
people have?
So everyone's head shape is unique. That's what's like brilliant about this realm is like
crazy.
you may have an oval head shape, you may have a long oval head shape, you may have a round head shape. You may have
Sounds like
never
she's picking on
gotten,
us.
yeah, you may have never gotten like, let's say tummy time. And I can tell when you didn't get tummy time when you're a baby because your head's friggin' flat on the back. But there's so many different shapes. So
Well,
you
just a
need
second.
to-
This is opening up something
I know.
wicked.
What the fuck?
So,
Can we edit that out? No, I don't.
no, but that's fascinating.
Yeah.
So tummy time, children who have gotten tummy time lay with mom on their tummy or their dad, whoever's holding the baby, and not just put on
Yeah.
the floor or in a crib.
Yeah, because your occipital bone, which is like the most protruding portion of your head,
I was going to mention
needs
that.
to develop, right? So when you're limiting that development, like it develops the way like to its essentially like if you're not giving and allowing it the time to expand and to round out and
Right.
it's always on a flat surface, it's going to form flat.
I am going to
No
judge
way.
everyone I see
Yeah.
from this moment
I
forward.
didn't know that. I see so many flat heads, and I'm always like, wow, what a weirdo.
Yeah.
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 No
It's
tummy
just-
time.
No tummy time. I mean, there could be so many other reasons why they have a flat head, but I feel like it's.
I'm going with this
mainly-
one.
I'm going with tummy time.
It's like Play-Doh. You throw it on the floor.
Yeah.
And it's round on top and flat on the bottom.
No one throw their babies.
Fascinating.
Yeah. Can we say
Warning.
that again? Yeah.
Holy fuck.